Hi everyone, welcome to History on Trial. This is Dr. Tracy McCarthy. We're going to be looking at some information related to the days of the week. Most people tend to think of the days of the week as venerating a number of mythological gods with a little g. And we're going to look to see if that is the case for all of the days of the week. And so we're going to take a little quiz to see if you know the actual name of the day that comes after Monday. Again, the understanding has been that these days of the week are named after celestial bodies, also mythological gods. And so what we're going to do, again, we're going to look at these days of the week and we're going to see if they actually mean this or if there has ever been any other meaning given to these days of the week throughout time. And so you can see the days of the week traditionally are understood as Saturn for Saturday, Jupiter for Thursday, Mars for Tuesday, the Sun for Sunday, Venus for Friday, Mercury for Wednesday, and the Moon for Monday. So we're going to be looking at this etymology related to the day of the week known as Tuesday. And you can see from the Old English, that is akin to Old High German, that Tuesday translates into a name that's related to a deity, and that deity is supposed to be Mars, the god of war. And so you see the breakdown of that. You see also information about Sanskrit transliterations, and you also see information about Latin. And so we're going to look and see if we see anything else about this Tuesday. So before we delve into this quiz question, we're just going to look at a little bit of information about Tuesday. It's very interesting because Tuesday has a history of being considered special for certain groups of people, and it's based upon scripture. And so there's the belief that Tuesday is special because it's considered doubly blessed, because at the beginning it was declared as good twice. Now, some of you may recall our discussions about William the Conqueror. When we're talking about surname analyses, we will often find that William the Conqueror is related to the surnames and the Domesday Book, where a number of surnames are maintained in Europe. And again, those surnames are attached to those places, those land spaces, for eternity. So in other words, if your name is related to one of the surnames in the Domesday Book, you might want to look to see if your ancestor is the actual landholder of that particular part of land. And so we're going to look at the relationship between William the Conqueror and Tuesday. And so it appears that William the Conqueror laid down some laws, and in laying down these laws, he has a dictionary, basically, of words with meanings. And so we're going to look at some of that. Throughout time, most people have only heard of Tuesday being spelled Tuesday, and it being attributed to the god of war, Mars. But here you see the transposing of letters and other understandings of the sounds of these words. And so you have Tuesday and Thursday related to J-U-E and J-E-U, and both of these translating to Jew or Jews. And so you have 2 days of the week that are not actually, according to this, named after these mythological gods or related to these planets. You have this name that's actually venerating an actual group of people. And so the original laws from William the Conqueror were back in the 1700s. Now you see an update of this in the Law Dictionary in the United States. And in there you see this reference to William the Conqueror's laws. And in here you will see that there is a reiteration of this, and this is in 1843. Again, here you see the United States reiterating this idea that Tuesday is not about Mars, it's not about the god of war, it's not about planets, it's about a group of people. And so you see that JEU means a Jew, and then Jews Day is synonymous with Tuesday. And here you have the Middle English Compendium from University of Michigan confirming this etymology. And for those of you who are doing research so that you can make note of when you are seeing this particular sociocultural or religious group, depending on how you are understanding it, you can see all of these spellings and transliterations across a number of languages, and you can also see the etymologies. And so you can see that this word is spelled so many different ways. And so you have it translating to J-E-U-E, J-E-V-E, G-E-U-S, Y-E-W-E-S, J-U-I-S-E, J-E-U-N-E, J-E-W-E-N. You also have J-U-U-S, J-U-W-E-S. You also have some other transliteration information down below using alternately J, G, and Y. And this starts to give you some very specific information. What's really interesting is you have a notation of this word meaning Jove or Yov. And Jove is also related to Jupiter. So you see the Middle English down there, J-O-V-E. You also see a number of spellings with the I. You see I-E-U is another spelling, I-E-U-H, G-Y-U, G-I-W. So this is quite a variety here, and completely not the norm in terms of understanding this word when seeing it. And so you can see there's a Scottish transliteration, you see Middle English transliterations, and so this provides a great deal of information when you are doing historical research and you come across alternatives in terms of this particular word. And here you have additional information tying that new spelling back to Anglo-Norman and Old French, along with Middle French. And here are additional notations that you might want to look up. You see information related to the etymology in Spanish, in Italian, Old French, Latin, and so there's quite a bit of information here and quite a few words that are spelled in ways that you might not have thought would be related to this word Jew or Judu. So there are a number of ways of spelling this word. So what's really interesting, however, is that this word, this name, is actually used as a replacement for the god of war, also a replacement for the day of the week, which is Tuesday, and so in this instance also being related to Thursday. And so if you have seen some other dynamic like this going on with other names, please share that. Otherwise, this is quite an anomaly because, again, the days of the week are traditionally understood as being related to mythological figures. Remember, knowledge is power. Take care. See you soon.